Welcome back to our channel, and thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so that we can bring you the latest news as they happen. And together we can support our great leader, ﷺ Kanu, IPOB, and Eastern Security Network to make our Biafran dream a reality and put the Fulani Janjaweed to shame. He said, Buhari and his Fulani Nigerian government threatens that they will never disgrace any Fulani like they are doing to ﷺ Kanu. And Buhari and Malami are using the Director General of Nigerian Drug Law Enforcement Agency, Buba Marwa, a Fulani Janjaweed, to deceive the American FBI in order to stop the extradition of the Fulani rogue police officer, DCP Abakari, to the United States because of the enormous information he has about their Fulani agendas and their genocide operations in Biafra land. Buhari does not want the American government to have access to their Fulanization agenda. They don't want the international community to hear about the evil and wicked plans they have been perpetrating in Biafra land and other regions in Nigeria. As pressure mounts on the Fulani Nigerian government to extradite the Fulani rogue police officer Abakari to face his fraudulent criminal case in the United States, Malami had to pull this NDLEA probe to divert attention and to stop Carrier's extradition to the United States of America. He had to pull that out so that the case would die a natural death, and they employed the compromised Nigerian news media to blow the story out of proportion in order to convince and deceive the American authorities. No wonder the American Justice Ministry, they said that the Fulani Nigerian government, led by Buhari, knows why they don't want to extradite the rogue Fulani police officer, Abakari. You know, that is why the Fulani Nigerian government have refused to parade Abakari like they did to our innocent leader, ﷺ Kanu, when the Fulani Nigerian government kidnapped and extraordinarily renditioned ﷺ Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria. Abubakar Malami and the criminal DSS, during a press conference, painted our innocent Biafran leader, ﷺ Kanu, as a criminal. They paraded him in handcuffs, whereas the Fulani rogue police officer and the Fulani pension thief, Mena, were not paraded but protected by the Fulani Nigerian government. The Fulani Nigerian government is only deceiving the gullibles and the world in order to sweep Abakari's crime under the carpet, just as they did with the former EFCC boss. They did that to the former EFCC boss, Ibrahim Magu. They did that to the former secretary to the government, the grass cutter, who stole 250 million naira and claimed that he used it to clear grass. You know, they sweep it under the carpet. And other Fulanis who looted Nigerian treasury, they have all been swept under the carpet. Like the former Port Authority boss that stole millions, billions of nairas her case too has been swept under the carpet because they are all Fulanis. Buhari cannot afford to release ዄXዀ to the American authorities because that would amount to a suicide to their Fulani agenda. My brothers and my sisters, don't be deceived. Buhari and his Fulani criminal Nigerian government, they only stage managed the Nigerian Drug Law Enforcement Agency probe against the Fulani criminal police officer, 噚X<silence>. It's state managed. And the aim is to deceive and to prevent his extradition to America. They will keep postponing his day in court. Nobody saw when he was arrested. It was done in secret. You know, the Police Service Commission suspended 噚X<silence>, but the Fulani Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba, refused the suspension recommendation because of the lawlessness going on in Nigeria. Innocent Biafrans are languishing in solitary confinement jails across Nigeria for committing no offense other than fighting for Biafran freedom, other than asking the Fulani Nigerian government to allow Biafra have a UN-supervised referendum. That's the only offense they committed. Some of them protested that ﷺ Kanu should be released, and that was their only offense. Some of them wrote in their social media supporting IPOB, supporting Biafran restoration fight. They were all arrested and thrown into solitary confinement cells. They have been tortured. You know, the Fulani Nigerian government just want to hide the Fulani police officer, 噚X<silence>, and prevent any chance of him being extradited to America to face his dubious crimes. And the compromised Nigerian news media is helping them out. They are helping them out to achieve their aim. You know, the question is, what is the rationale behind the secret nature of 𝗏Xείμ's arrest, which was like that of ﷺ Kanu, who was publicly paraded by the criminal Nigerian DSS on several occasions? Why the secrecy over 𝗏Xείμ's arrest? Why? We saw how the Fulani Nigerian government and their criminal DSS paraded freedom fighters like ﷺ Kanu in handcuffs. We saw that. They treated him like a criminal. They kidnapped him. They violated his fundamental human rights. ﷺ Kanu never committed any offense. He was not indicted in any nation of the world. His only offense is asking the Fulani Janjaweed to allow Biafrans have a UN-supervised referendum to know if they want to still remain as Nigerians or they want to have their separate nation. And that got the Fulani Nigerian government angry because they don't want to lose Biafra. They want to enslave Biafran land. They want to take over Biafra and settle their foreign Fulani terrorists coming from Mali, Niger, Mauritania, Central African Republic, and other Fulani Sahel nations. But they failed. And they will keep failing. Because Biafra will be restored. In their own very eyes, they will all be chased back to Futajalon, where they come from. And they shall all pay for their sins, including all the Efulefus and Biafran traitors. They will never go unpunished. They will never. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video, and bye-bye for now.